So I resigned, right? I've been applying for the teaching abroad, saying my relationship just turned upside down. Like in South Africa, like life is tough for us, honestly. African people, honestly, like we don't love each other. We as Africans are suffering. You have been speaking English, you've been forced to speak a language that is not even your own. From birth, you have to pay money for the actual visa. The South African system fails us. Bay was coming, same Bay that I was distraught about in December. Bay, when he was here as well, he was like, go back with me to Switzerland. Hey guys. So today I'm coming with a different video, but obviously I will be traveling. So it's still part of like traveling. But anyways, don't mind the mess. I am honestly just trying to do everything all at once. I am unplaiting my hair, guys. Look at my hair, it has grown so much. After I had it was supposed to be a trim, but then it almost became like a big chop because the lady at the salon, she would hold my hair like this and like chop like that. And so this whole part was what she was trimming, and I was like, no. So if she didn't do that, my hair would probably be here right now. But anyways, we're not there, we're digressing. This is not a hair channel. But yes, so guys, I'm a mess because I was planning, honestly, I don't even know what's happening right now. But let me actually do this while I pack, so that I just, things are a bit better. Because right now, I mean, time-wise, I'm giving myself 1 hour to do this, and then 1 hour to work, 1 hour, like that, so that I can just balance it a bit, because I'm a bit behind with some of the work that I'm doing. I missed deadlines. I think the one thing that I just did today, finished today, was due on the 19th of February, and today is the 2nd of March. So yeah, but anyways, let me tell you all about it as I pack. But I'm packing, it's exciting, guys. Okay, I think this is a bit better. I'm sitting on the floor now. So I just took my bags from, I've got outside yard area. So I've got all my winter clothes in storage, because obviously, yeah, it's quite hot here. Even last year, I don't think I used much of these things except for when I traveled. So, but anyways, guys, yes, this is what's happening. So I resigned, right, from my job at the end of January. I resigned because for church we had traveled to Botswana to do some missionary work, and I also was actively applying for jobs because I haven't been happy I wasn't happy in my previous job for a very long time. But I was there just because, but then I got to a point, I think actually something happened in my relationship, my romantic relationship, that really made me just, go over tipped me over to make major life decisions. As I was saying, so I resigned. So I've been actively looking for work, right? But I wanted a job that could just give me a bit of time to figure things out, so nothing hectic. So obviously I've been applying for the teaching abroad vacancies that I've been seeing online. And then in December, I aggressively started applying because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I really want to leave because, yeah, like I'm saying, my relationship just turned upside down. Things were just not going well. Anyways, story for another day. So I started applying and I got an offer, right, from a school in South Korea. But the problem at that time was my PCC that I had made last year was actually expiring at the end of January. Secondly, I didn't have my documents apostilled. So I needed to make a new PCC. It's December. We all know that regardless of where you are, it being South Africa or wherever, December, really people are not working. So I couldn't apply for a new PCC. So because I needed to wait for my PCC, I couldn't apply to get my documents apostilled. Okay. Anyways, I took the job with the hope that, I've got an agent that I usually use. She'll speed things up for me. Contact the agent is not responsive. And then in January, when things were open again. So I started physically going to the police station to get my fingerprints done. Yo, guys, this is the other thing. Yeah, in South Africa, like, life is tough for us, honestly speaking. But I got to the police station, the lady was still on leave. So in my head, I'm like, it's fingerprints and stuff. Why do you have one person doing it like it's like a private contractor or something? Like, you guys are supposed to have people. But anyways, it's South Africa. And for the other thing, the other fact is this. So I was in this other, oh yes, January. I applied for jobs in the UK as well in December, right? Because I came across these people like online on YouTube, and they were like talking about, you know, relocating, don't limit yourself, yada yada yada. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So I applied. I got an interview in January, like the first week of January. I had an interview. By that first weekend, I got an offer. Yeah, but hey, guys, be careful. Like African people are just. African people, honestly, like, we don't love each other, guys. Like, honestly speaking, we don't love each other. Anyways, not everyone, but yeah, majority of people. Imagine, I feel like I'm all over the place, but anyways. So I got the job. I basically, then what happened was, after getting the job, so the HR recruitment agent, yes, was supposed to contact me so that they can, you know, assist me with the process and everything, because I accepted the offer because I knew that the other one, the one for SK, was probably not going to happen, because obviously, like I mentioned, that I didn't have the papers, and I was supposed to start, I think I was supposed to be there now or something. Yeah, in Feb. End of Feb, yes. Like, latest end of February. But, yeah, so I accepted the one for the UK. Yo. Anyways, story for that one is like, yeah. But anyways, those guys, they contacted me. They tell me, like, what I need to get. Also, for the UK, I didn't have the right documents. Like, guys, how do, like, you know, Western countries, I guys, we as Africans are suffering very much because of our colonizers that are still actually colonizing us right now, but we think we are free. Because how do you expect me, like, as an African, right? You guys come, you take all of our resources, you take everything, you oppressed us for so long. And then when we want to visit your countries, we need to have visas. We need to, for example, you get a job in Britain, in England, right? And you have been speaking English. You've been forced to speak a language that is not even your own from birth, basically. Like, for example, from what I know, my parents, like, literally, I started probably speaking English when I was like 3-4 years old, when I started going to creche, right? So creche is like kind of like a daycare, but like for a little bit of like between 4 and 5, 3 to 5, and I started speaking English. And you know, when they taught us English in that age, we were also told, don't speak English when you get home, because you know you need to practice. So apparently I was that sassy girl as well. I was always like, wherever I am, I was like, we're not supposed to speak like Siswati, like that's my mother tongue, Siswati. And you are asking me, so I go to school from that age. I basically speak English. I go to grade R, kindergarten, and I speak English. I'm taught in English. I go to primary school. I am taught in English, like English first language, not even like English additional language or second language or third language, first language. And you are now asking me, I go to high school, English first language. I go to university, college, or whatever. I am taught in English. I go to work. I'm taught in English, like not taught, but I speak English because, you know, that's the universal language that we use, because obviously we are like from different backgrounds, different languages, and you still have the audacity to now come when I need to come to you guys. You tell me I need to prove my English proficiency. Like, how does that make sense? Whereas you guys, and besides that, yes, when you're touring, you have to have a visa in order to come to your countries. We have to have a visa. When you guys come to our countries in Africa, you come free of charge. Like, I have to pay money for visa appointment, I have to pay money for the actual visa, I have to pay money for travel insurance, I have to pay money for literally everything in order to be able to come visit or come to your country. And when you guys come here, it's like you guys can just walk in, it's like your house. And how are we free? Like, but anyways, like, I feel like I'm digressing. So there was all of that, right? I got the offer, and then they were like, oh yeah, you need to have IELTS. I'm like, what? I've heard about IELTS, but I'm like, dude, I speak English. I'm from South Africa, you know. The Brits were here. They liberated us. Liberated us. Like, and like, we literally, everything is English. Even like, yeah, anyways. They want IELTS. I'm like, but you know, and then they're like, oh yeah, you know, you can have like, do you have NARIC or something, like where it actually proves that your qualification was done in English. I'm like, guys, anyways, that you guys, can you not go yourself? Like, for me, it's like, okay, if you want to prove that, you can go yourself. See, I've got a qualification from the school. Check that school yourself. Like, why don't you check? Like, I know that maybe if I want to go study in France, I can check on the website to say, oh, this course is taught in French. Like, but anyways, I know it's like ways to keep us out of your places, but anyways. Yeah, so I needed to have that. I needed to have a PCC. Remember I told you police clearance? I did not have at that time because basically mine was expiring at the end of January. Actually, it would have worked, but anyways, I didn't have one that was going to be valid probably by the time I needed to do my application. I needed to have, there was some other thing that I needed to have, or a TB test, which is fine, that I understand, because like a health check basically. I needed to have a TB test. I don't have all of those things, and they're like, we need someone ASAP. And I was like, you know what? I was going to do the NARIC route, but then I contacted my school because it's January. Like, and this is the other thing as well. Like, South African system fails us. Imagine someone is asking for a simple document to say that they were taught in English, and it takes like you a whole month to respond. Like, people in South Africa, I don't know like about other countries, but even the South African people like, people work, but they don't want to work. So I'm like, give someone else the job that will actually do the job properly and like enjoy being there. But anyways, so there was that. So South Korea, I'm panicking. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna lose this but I was still optimistic. I was like, you know, I'll get my PCC. So I go around, I go to the police station. Girl is not back at work. I'm like, yo, when is she coming back? On the 11th of January. I'm like, yo, the struggle. But I'm hopeful. I'm like, okay, maybe my piece is gonna come quick through the agent. Guys, a big pack. Why am I not packing? So I'm quite positive, you know. I'm like, oh, maybe my PCC is gonna come quite quick, and all of that. I do my fingerprints. I decide to do the agent. Oh, I found another agent because the agent I used the last time, which was quick, was just not responding. And I was like, I don't have time for this person. And she's like that, guys. Like, I don't understand when you work with people, but then, yeah, you like, yeah. But anyways, I asked the lady at the police station, the fingerprint lady. I'm like, oh, girl, you know, I need assistance with this. And she's like, oh yeah, there's this guy. You can. He also does it. We call the guy. The guy, obviously, sure as she said. It's like, no, it's cool. I can help you, but if you want it that quick, it's gonna be like 5,000 rand. I'm like, are you crazy? And he was like, no, you send me your address via WhatsApp, and I'll come get it by you, you know. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. But I already knew that I ain't doing that. Why would I do that? Like, why would I honestly pay so much money for a service that another person was literally just going to charge me like 400 rands? So I contacted that person that was going to charge me 400 rands. So this jacket, guys, I love it so much because my friend Mvusi gave it to me when I was traveling as well. I was still living in Cape Town, and she gave it to me. So I love it so much. I've kept it for so many years, but I guess it has lived and it is time to say goodbye. But anyways, so yeah, I contact her. She's like, okay. Then I send her my stuff. She receives it. She submits. She's like, I send my contract with it to fast track it so that it comes back quicker. It wasn't quick, guys, because I only got it like, this was in January. I think I got, but it actually was quick because I got it in like 2 weeks. No, let me not lie. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. But anyways, I got it back, and yeah, but then in that meantime, I went to Botswana, and as I was there, on our way to Botswana, I got another interview request from another company, and I was like, okay, girl is on a roll, you know? So I was basically like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I did the interview in Botswana. I got the job while in Botswana. So now I'm like, okay, I've got another option, you know, because South Korea was really starting to feel like it's not gonna happen because of all the documents. Like I basically kind of lost the job, basically. But at that time, my agent hadn't said you've lost the job. So I'm in Botswana. In Botswana, basically, in Botswana, I get the job. Then I had to come back because Bay was coming, same Bay that I was distraught about in December. Yo, guys, love. So I come back to South Africa, beginning of February. I start submitting my applications for Taiwan with Bay. All is cool. Hi, police clearance comes back, but I've lost the South Korea job. And then my agent says, but there's another school, do an interview with them. They say it's fine, but I can come, you know, as soon as my documents are ready, which is great. So now I've submitted my documents for getting apostilled. And yeah, hopefully I'll have them in the next week or two so that I can apply for that visa. But now my passport is still at the Taiwanese embassy, which is another story. But anyways, guys, so now Bay, when he was here as well, he was like, go back with me to Switzerland. And I was like, dude, I have to work because yeah, I need to make my own money, yada. So now I'm basically just, I've got 3 places that I potentially will be relocating to: Switzerland, Taiwan, or South Korea. So whichever one works best. But obviously Switzerland is my first choice because Bay, obviously. But obviously I also don't want to go there and be umahlalela because I'm not that kind of girl. Like I can't actually. I've been sitting at home for like the past 3 days not doing anything and I'm going crazy. So that is why I feel like I need to, you know, I have to work. And also I just like having my own money so that I can do my own things. I don't like depending on a person, not just a man, but a person in general. So yes, guys, so those are the 3 places. So now basically all I'm doing is I'm packing. I am packing. I need to pack out my whole house. I've got a tenant that is gonna be moving in on the 1st of April, which is like a woohoo. Yeah, everything is looking good. My car's gonna go in for service next week. Yeah, then there's the car. But anyway, so on Monday I'm going to do my visa application for Switzerland. Crossing fingers I get it. I've never had a problem. I'll tell you all about I'll do a whole visa application video. So today I just want to pack with you guys. I know it's been like 20 minutes of me talking, so maybe I'll just do like a quick run for the packing. It won't really be a video anymore. But anyways, guys, so that is what is happening. It's exciting. That's why I'm looking all crazy. I'm unplatting. I am packing. I need to get this place prepared. I need to put curtains. Let me talk while I walk actually. So yes, guys, I need to, so my place doesn't have curtain rails. I need to get like curtain rails for the tenants. I have, you know, so I'm still gonna pack all of these things. Yeah, like, but it's exciting times. I did like laundry last night because I needed to get ready. I knew that I needed to get ready. So I started doing the laundry. This I think I'm gonna put in it. There's a whole bag. My brother's back there. So I think maybe I'll put this here. So yeah, guys, but that's what's happening right now. I am actually just trying to get things done because I might need to leave either late. I doubt I'll leave tonight because I will not be done with everything. So I'll either have to leave like tomorrow very early if my brother can't get my passport from the Taiwan embassy before today, so that I can fetch it myself tomorrow because he can't go. So I have to drive by myself to Pretoria. I haven't driven by myself such a long distance before, so it's gonna be fun and interesting. But yeah, let me show you guys the mess. This is the mess that is my place currently. So these are all suitcases. I'm not gonna take all of them, obviously. They will not allow me to take all of them. I think I'm gonna take this one, the one that I'm packing now, and that small one, and I still need to pack everything. I haven't started, like, so this is the first batch of stuff that I'm packing. So yeah, guys, wish me luck. Wish me luck. I need to take all of these things basically. So let me do this instead of like doing the video.
Several days later.
Hey guys, so this is now remember the last time I spoke to you guys was on Wednesday, so now it's Sunday. Finally done packing, ready to leave. The car is full. I'm hoping that I won't have any traffic officers on the road before I drop off the first load at church where I'm donating my stuff. But let me show you guys that I'm done. This is going to be my driving outfit. Tights. This is actually like my tummy holding tights. But hey, what can I say? I forgot to take out pants. So yeah, this will have to do. So this I'm leaving behind, but you guys can see all the cupboards empty. The bed I'm gonna pack now. The bathroom is empty, guys, empty. I can't believe I'm leaving my place. Oh my word, I'm leaving. So this room is packed. So the guys that will actually come get the bed will get the bedding as well. So I packed it out nicely there. Actually need to take this as well and put it here with these things. But everything is empty, guys. Like this, empty. This I'm gonna use for my hair now. The bedding I'm gonna take out and put on the bed. Shoes, no more shoes there. Shower, this bathroom empty. It is so dirty, but it's empty. So everything that is in here will basically be donated. Yeah, but everything is empty, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Like even the storage area outside, empty. Booyah, I'll show you guys the car.
Several days later. Several days later.
Flower, where's the flower? There's a flower.
Okay, so Nokanya decided that we need to make a video in the proper orientation, which is landscape, because I was doing it in portrait.
Yeah,
And this one was screaming, saying that the egg white stings, guys. Egg white stinging.
it does stink.
So you can go beat your eggs.
So it stinks.
You can go beat your eggs.
Another egg. But make sure you grab some milk. You will need milk.
Yes, so we have milk. We have our chocolate mix
Our vanilla.
and vanilla. We're mixing the two.
If
We
you
have
see these, you
cooking
must
oil.
comment for how the powders will taste together.
Okay, she's a content creator, guys. She's telling you guys to comment.
Yeah.
Comment below in the comment section how the muffins or the cupcakes will taste. So yeah,
Right now he be beating them very
you made the pancake. You made the pancake one. Okay, so now let's continue actually because we're wasting time. Nokanya, you will now take our bowl.
Where's the bowl?
It's there. Pour it.
And
Wait.
you shake.
Yeah, so you.
You still continue.
Now we need how much?
some flour.
We need 250 mils of
This is how.
milk.
Stop whisking. Move
Whisk,
that
whisk.
thing.
Move your hand.
The mixture doesn't look nice. Whisk. As
We
you
need
see,
to
there's
put
the
this.
pan.
So we need to prepare this and put in the oven in the middle.
But you need butter.
It says here, preheat the oven to 180. Line 2 pans with paper cups. Empty the cake mix into the medium size mixing bowl. Mix the milk, oil, and eggs together and add to the premix.
Really, am I not gonna come next time? It looks like brown poop. Don't show people our videos.
So you have to. Yes. So now we're gonna go put in the oven for how many minutes?
180 degrees.
No, for 10 minutes. Nyadla. For 15 minutes.
50? 50.
15, 1-5. Okay. Side, the other side, the other way, yeah. 5. Push. Awesome. Then we set the timer for 15 minutes. There we go. We will put the rest of the batter in here.
Papa, I know where that one is.
Guys, muffins came out so perfect. Perfect. Nice and fluffy. Look at that. Oh. And they taste so good. Let's do a taste test. Heaven on earth. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Anyways, done.